Originally built in 1954 along the banks of the Millstone River in New Jersey, the Bachman-Wilson home is a work of art in simplicity and form. It's a classic example of what Frank Lloyd Wright called a Usonian home, a distinctly American-style, low-cost home that would be within the reach of the average middle-class family. The modest 3-bedroom, 2,000 square foot home is built with natural materials on a concrete slab. The kitchen is small and opens into a large living area with glass curtain walls that provide expansive views of the outdoors. In 1988, the property was purchased by Lawrence and Sharon Tarantino, an architect-designer team who painstakingly restored the house using the original construction documents. Despite their award-winning efforts, the Tarantinos were unable to hold back the periodic floodwaters from the river and put the house on the market in 2012. The sale of the house was based on the condition that it would be moved to a site of suitable natural beauty. That's where Crystal Bridges stepped in. But the question was, how does one go about relocating an entire house from New Jersey to Arkansas?
When I first went up there and Bill and I went to the house originally, visited the architects that owned the house, and looking at the plans, we made a comment. We could build this easier from scratch, just from plans, than pulling the pieces apart, which is true, but not what Crystal Bridges wanted. They wanted the original building as much as possible. So obviously we could have built it from their drawings, built it faster, probably built it cheaper, and maybe even improvised and corrected some of the problems, but that's not what we wanted.
Moving this was, this is the best way I could describe this as a big jigsaw puzzle. And, that's the challenge of it, is you have everything labeled and coordinated and all that stuff, but there are certain pieces that you can't cut. I mean, they have to be put back exactly the way they were. And so by doing that, we've learned a lot of how they built it, and you see a lot of Frank Lloyd Wright's influence. Tarantino's deconstructed it, and then they labeled it, and then they sent it all to us, and they sent us a catalog with everything, and basically it was broken down room by room, and then where every board went from top to bottom and in the sequence that it went. There were some pieces that had some rot and some damage that we had to repair and some different things like that. But it also revealed to me, I went back and took my framer with me, and we went back and looked after the deconstruction was underway and all of the inside skin was off, because I needed to see how they'd run their wiring and their plumbing and see what opportunities I had, whether I was going to do it the same way or if I had other options available for me.
The challenge in an existing building is, let's be honest, it's not perfect. There are nuances about it that created problems. In fact, early in the game, contractor found out that the existing building was 2 inches out of square. Well, the first question she asked me is, do we want to build it back 2 inches out of square? I said, no, it's easier to build it back square than trying to copy all the imperfections. The whole point is, it's a work of art. Art is more than just paintings or sculptures. A lot of things in nature can be art. And this building is as much a part of American art in its shape as anything else that they got at Crystal Bridges. It would be the sculptures that are on the grounds or the paintings that are in the museum.